Hey guys, welcome back. It is Charizard oopsie doopsie time. We're gonna have to put SGC, BGS, and Heritage auctions on blast here a little bit. We got a fake Charizard scenario, known issue, apparently not by the companies that are going to authenticate and sell this to you. So I think the first mention here on E4, excuse my pronunciation, Basine, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, says, so if you jump on Buyee and search Topsun Lizardon, you can find many no-number Charizard proxies for sale. The real no-number cards do not have the black border around the top pink rectangle where it says the name of the Pokemon. You can check any PSA copy and you will see the pink rectangle on the top does not have a thin black border. The borders were only on the numbered cards. BGS and SGC have been grading many fake no-number Charizards, and one is now up for sale on Heritage auctions. So this is an issue, and if people could contact Heritage auctions, BGS and SGC, and let them know. If not, the fake ones will flood the market, and there will be many more graded fakes than real cards. The link to the Heritage auction, so we'll take a look at that. Let's take a look at Buyee before we do that. So here you can see it. We got 12,000 yen, and you can buy 20 copies. Take a closer look at that. So here we go. That's free tendies, apparently, for these people that were submitting these cards. I can only imagine the mess if someone submit 20 of these cards to one of these grading companies, and now they're spread out all over the place. So stay away from them. Warn everyone, if you see these pop up, try to get everything reversed rather than letting it spread the way that it probably has already. So this is an absolute nightmare. I think this is a huge indicator that grading companies might reach a little bit farther than they should. When something that's this obvious ends up graded, and then on an auction house, and the difference in value is just, when you have a card that is this expensive and you're grading it, you need to have experts that know the difference, that can spot this stuff. Otherwise, you're just going to end up with a mess, which we have now. So here we go, another auction. This one's only 7,000 yen, but it's okay. You only get one copy, apparently. Oh, no, you get 10 copies. 10 copies for 7,000 yen. So, Heritage auctions. The people that brought us the tales of the Protostoys that was graded by CGC. Man, auction companies, just in general, don't ask me how I know, but traditional auction companies, it's pretty much a carnival. It's pretty much when the circus and or carnival comes to town, they're going to say anything it takes to sell you something for more money than it's worth. That's their job in the end. But at the same time, don't trust an auctioneer with a description or something that they obviously don't know anything about this stuff, or they know very little. You can tell when the auctioneer is talking about this stuff that he's just reading off a script. A lot of it is probably the truth stretched to a varying degree, or details are left out to an extent that it makes it sound like it's something better than what it actually is. So here, let's just read the description. Pokemon Charizard, no number, blue back, Japanese, Topsun set trading card, Topsun 1995, BGS Gem Mint 9.5. When one thinks of rookie cards, 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan. So now we're going to make all these kind of comparisons to hockey cards, because I guess they're more familiar with that. They've sold more of those, trying to branch out into another market, see if they can get any bites from the sports card community that might be tuning into their auction. However, if you are a Pokemon collector, there's only one that comes to mind, the 1995 Topsun no number Charizard with a blue back. I would heavily disagree. If you're going to go with the rookie card, I guess maybe because it was out sooner, that's what you would go with, but it's still sort of a niche market. This is the first time we had the pleasure of offering this highly sought after card, and the grade does not disappoint. Gem Mint 9.5. Well, it's the first time you've offered a fake version of this card as well. And I guess you've never actually offered the actual card. So maybe you have to change the description here if you want to keep selling it. Topsun cards came inside a package containing 2 bubblegum and 2 cards. Very interesting fact. I would guarantee that this one did not come with any bubblegum because it's fake. The packs were used as a promotional product in Japan to see if people would collect cards with Pokemon on them. I guess we know the answer to that. So take all this with a grain of salt. I'm not the biggest expert in terms of the Japanese stuff, especially the non-actual TCG. This is outside of the area that I would collect. This is probably one of the last things that I would chase after. And even then, I don't think I would ever even get into this stuff. But at the same time, if this is your thing, by all means, collect what you like. But make sure you're well informed. And there's lots of resources. I have lots of friends. There are lots of people on E4, on Discord, that collect Japanese cards and would be able to tell you the difference, or at least point you in the right direction of where you should be learning about this stuff. This particular card is the first released version of the blueback, marking the first time Charizard was presented on a card due to it not having a card number. BGS has graded the card with the following subgrades: centering 9.5, edges 9.5, corners 9.5, and surface 9.5. BGS has certified 5 copies, earning Gem Mint 9.5 grade and none higher. I wonder how many of those are fake. The importance of this card cannot be overstated, so we advise getting bids in early, as we expect to see aggressive bidding come auction day. Yeah, well, I'm going to advise you not to bid on this because it's fake. So here we have a nice picture of it. You see the border around the top here. You can see the extra kind of bold lettering on the bottom, the text on the bottom. Here's the back. So this was after the E4 post and after I had done some digging. But we have a nice Instagram post here by Don't Touch My Hollow, who shows us the difference here between the real and fake. We have the border, R for real, F for fake, the black border around it, and then the difference in the text down on the bottom. We got the real boy here. Okay, so at least one of the Beckett 9.5s is a real card. Good to know. And we have the fake card here, which is, well, we've seen 30 of them on Buy at a very affordable price. I don't know if on, not necessarily on Buy, but on Yahoo Auctions. And here we go. We have a Reddit thread warning about, here's the SGC fake copy. I'm sure there's multiple, but if they're grading one, they're probably grading multiple. So finally, this is getting made more and more known by the community. Topsun Charizard has 2 versions, one with 006 number and black border line for the name, one without the 006. So we've taken a look at that. There's one story here that I definitely want to emphasize. This one here, the Yokita 3190 says, so here's my story about this sordid tale of woe. I bought this Topsun Charizard for $500 off Buy, believing it to be the real deal. Immediately after getting it, I sent it off to SGC to grade it, paid $45 initially. They then forced my hand into paying an additional $470 because they told me the card was worth between $7,500 and $20,000 on the secondary market. I was very excited to get it back and sell it for a nice profit, so I took it a loan for $470 and paid them. Well, I posted it here yesterday and everyone told me it's fake. So now I'm stuck with a fake Charizard, probably worth like $5 as a proxy, that I spent $500 for and another $515 to grade. As of right now, I'm out both the money I spent to buy the stupid card and to grade it. So my question is, why on earth would SGC grade a fake card? Aren't they supposedly the industry experts on cards? Well, it turns out they graded another fake Topsun Charizards, notably an SGC 8, and even Beckett has a graded fake, coming back a Beckett 9.5. So then they get into the heritage auctions. I don't know, guys. This is a mess, and hopefully it can all get sorted out. Hopefully they learn from it. It seems like PSA might be the only grading company in this case that knew the difference. I haven't seen any indication of them grading a fake one. But that's just it. People want these additional cards or types graded outside the TCG in different languages and everything else. But before a grading company gets into doing that stuff, they need to make sure they have experts in place to avoid stuff like this happening. Like, this is an absolute nightmare. So even if this person that purchased the card had the ability to return it, which they might not, if they bought it through BGS and they had the extra insurance and it was like the item not as described, $5, which would have been worth it in this case. I don't usually use it because most of the time I'm buying from reputable sellers, and anything that I'm buying from Japan is relatively inexpensive, and I can trust that it's not going to be fake from them. Check it myself regardless, and usually it's Zillions of lv.x, which is significantly less money than any of these like $500 cards that this person might be buying. So that might be a good case for when you use the BGS protection, and hopefully they can save you. But in this case, too much time might have elapsed where they sent it in to be graded, and now SGC is saying it's real. Had they just given a notification and said, hey, your card is fake, then maybe the buyer could have been saved that $500, as well as the grading fees that they charged, the upcharge. Just terrible, guys. Hopefully this all gets resolved. Keep an eye on each other. Keep an eye out for each other. If you see any of this stuff going down, let me know. Let everyone know. If somebody's selling one, maybe they're not aware that it's fake, especially if it's graded. It could be just a matter of someone purchased it, basing it off the authenticity. And again, as I've stated before, even if you buy graded cards, be careful, because mistakes do happen. You can have fake cards, you can have fake stamps. The grading company can make mistakes. They're going through a lot of cards. There's probably a lot that they don't catch. So in the grand scheme of things, it would be a small percentage of these cards that get graded and are fake, but at the same time, there probably aren't that many people, at least knowingly, submitting fake cards to the grading companies. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Join the Discord. It's a blast. Bye.